Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're back. If you don't know me, my name is JD Savage. I'm a six-figure affiliate marketer, and what I do is I teach people to make money here on my YouTube channel, Imperfect Millionaires. So that being said, what we're going to talk about today is the easiest way to make money online, right? Step by step, how to go about it. We're going to talk about what works and what doesn't work. So first we'll talk about what works, hang out to the end of the video, and we'll talk more about what doesn't work, all right? Because there's a lot of things out there that people, push, and it's just a lot of nonsense. I mean, to be straight up honest, it's a lot of nonsense. And by the time you figure that out, you have months and months and months involved, and you have thousands of dollars spent and zero results. So I'm going to show you how to avoid that in this video. So without further ado, let's move along. If you like this kind of content, give me a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Tick the bell icon so you're notified when I put out any new content, which is pretty much daily these days. I miss a day here and there, but not very often. I'm pretty committed to what I do. I like bringing good content. I like bringing people things to help them avoid making expensive mistakes. And that's the purpose of this video. All right. So specifically what I do, guys, if you don't know my channel, you're not familiar, I take specific platforms in the affiliate marketing arena. I vet those platforms. I go make money with those platforms. And then I show you exactly what I did to create money. And sometimes what I did to lose money, right? Help you avoid some mistakes that perhaps I made, with some of these platforms. What I don't do is I don't give you general ideas. I don't say, hey, pick a product randomly or a service randomly and just do these things and it will work out great. That's not always the case, right? I hear people tell me all the time, well, I'm just going to go do Amazon. I'm just going to go do, and look, that's great. We'll talk more about that later. I don't have a problem with that. I've done that as well. And I did make a fair amount of money, but there's reasons I'm just not a fan of that and don't do that anymore, okay? As well as Clickbank. I've done very well with Clickbank, but there's reasons that I just kind of shy away from that these days, all right? So that being said, the easiest way, the step-by-step way that I can offer you is right here. First, let's start here. Okay, this 180-day challenge that I'm running right now. If you actually want to know and you want to get comfortable with affiliate marketing, you want to understand what it's all about, jump up here, join my Facebook group. It's a private Facebook group. No, this 180-day challenge is not an upsell to a boot camp or any of that kind of stuff. It's literally free. Don't take my word for it. Come on over, join the group. It costs you $0, and you will find out exactly what I'm saying is true. I'm working with a lot of people in that group and showing you how to get comfortable doing what I'm doing right here. Creating content, doing things, creating a YouTube channel if you want to do all those things. If you're watching me right now and you can't imagine doing this, that's the case with a lot of people. I understand that. But I've worked with people for almost 30 years now, 29 years as a coach and a consultant. And I've shown a lot of people how to kind of get over those things and get around those things and find a way to feel comfortable doing that eventually, right? Does it take a little time? Sometimes. Sometimes it's pretty much right away. They just realize like, oh, well, I'm not actually that worried about it, right? And they just go about and go do it. So there's a lot of benefits to that. I'll touch on those later as well. But specifically, if you're interested in knowing more, jump up here. Watch 1, 2, 3 of these videos about this 180-day challenge. It's literally free going on in my Facebook group. I invite you. This is your invitation directly from me. You're invited to be a part of it if you'd like to and to learn. Okay. This is a high-ticket platform. This is a low-ticket platform. I'm not going to spend much time on those. I've created entire courses on those, which, by the way, you don't need to buy. They are free. I'm not a guru. I don't pretend to be a guru. I'm not here to sell you a course. Those are free, and you can make a pile of money with both of those, okay? And on that note, I'll jump over here. I'll show you a student account here. This goes up and down, this number, but not much. It never really drops below 15 grand. It goes between 15 and 16 right now. That account was created in 5.5 months from $0 to over $15,000 a month in 5.5 months. That's not a long time to me. That is fast to create that type of income. You can go well beyond that. And this particular account is headed well beyond that. It'll be 18, 20, then 25. But it's taken 5.5 months to go from $0 to over $15,000 consistently, okay? If that's not impressive to you, I don't know what is, right? If you're looking to replace your income and $5,000 would do it, then $15,000 will surely do it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time dwelling on that either, but I just wanted to point out to you that, yes, it is possible. There's your proof. You can see here, that's a 30-day window. This has gone all the way up closer to 17,000, or I'm sorry, closer to 16,000. It'll drop back, but that's just got to do with the residual money's coming in, okay? So I will point out to you that this low ticket right here, oh, nope, not there. Nope, not there. Hold on a second. Right here, sorry. Right here is this low ticket platform here is what created all of that revenue right there, okay? So the high ticket obviously can create more and it can create it even faster. But the nice thing about this one down here is you can literally get started for 25 bucks, you guys. Literally 25 bucks a month. It's a residual renewable thing. It's a funnel builder. The high ticket one has 4 different streams of income in it. This one is actually included in that. So if you're interested in it, go ahead and take a look. But let's talk about what works. Okay, so what works is, as I lay it out here, I show you guys how to create a presence, an online presence, how to create social medias, how to get comfortable with doing that, how to get comfortable with affiliate marketing, right? Why I feel like affiliate marketing straight up is the best option is you can get started so inexpensively And I get asked this all the time, like, what's the best way? What's the fastest way? Honestly, the fastest and most reliable income you can create, in my opinion, and I know quite a bit about this, is affiliate marketing. Real simple. It's straightforward because there's none of the garbage that comes with so many other businesses, right? You don't have the customer service thing. You don't have the returns thing if you do a service, not a product, right? For example, this one here is a service, right? It's a funnel builder with a business built around it. There's not a whole bunch of returns. There's not a whole bunch of complaints. There's not a whole bunch of product problems, right? That's something you deal with products. So that works really well. The other thing that works really well is a good community. The community on this one here, HBA, second to none. I've never found a better community. Extremely supportive, almost overly supportive sometimes, right? So that being said, as you're going through your business and other people come into your business, guess what? They're supported, they're helped. And you can obviously be a part of that as well. But what's important about that is they're not just, you ever sign up for something and you're just left out in the cold and you have no idea what to do? That sucks. That will never happen with HBA. That's why it's such a huge benefit that the community is so involved and so helpful. I think they have like 11 calls a week, right? That's insane number of calls, and the owners are part of that. I can't say enough good about them. Obviously, you can tell I'm a fan, but there's a reason that I'm a fan. So the other thing that I would tell you that works is all of the things that I show you here, right? And they say, oh yeah, you might say, oh yeah, well sure, you say that because those are your videos. Guys, these ideas, these concepts that I show you how to do in these free courses, I didn't create them, right? I'm not magic. I took them from people that taught me because they work. And then I didn't package them up and bundle them up and try to sell you a $5,000 course. I could take all that information and I could charge literally 10 grand for that. I know I can. I've sold a lot of courses in the past, right? Especially with the time and the energy that I spend with people that are involved, that jump into my Facebook group, the fact that my phone number is right below all of my videos. I know what I could charge. I'm not trying to do that because I'm trying to show you that there is a way to correct your financial situation if you're serious, if you mean it, okay? So if you're serious about wanting to know, look guys, there's two courses right here. This is a high ticket, this is a low ticket. Yeah, I've said that multiple times. Why do I say that? Because it's free. You can go buy a course and they'll teach you the same thing, only you spend 10 grand for it. Here's my objective. My objective is to leave your money in your pocket to actually buy the tools and all of the things that you need in order to get going. Okay? So I'm not going to open this up, either one of these, and show you, but these work. They are step by step by step by step. They've been replicated and it works. Every time, all the time, provided people actually do the things in here, okay? So now, as promised, let's talk about what doesn't work, from an affiliate marketing standpoint. So there's so many videos available that tell you, oh, it's just so easy. All you got to do is just send out a few emails or place a few Facebook ads and you're going to be wealthy. That's nonsense. That's complete and total garbage. It does not work that way, I assure you. I've seen it tried again and again and again. I've had people contact me and tell me, hey, JD, guess what? I found this thing and they're going to make me wealthy in the next 30 days. Okay. My response is always the same. Have you purchased anything yet? Oh, sometimes yes, sometimes no. Right. But the answer is always the same. They never give you anything up front except for fluff and hope, right? Like, oh, it's going to be great and you're going to be all these things, but they don't actually ever provide you any real information that you can dig through and see. They want you to pay them first because they know once you find out what they provide you, either A, you're not going to do it if it is good information, or B, it's partial information, and that's only a partial buy-in, and then they hit you for more money to get to the next level, right? The next bit of information that you need to actually be successful. And some of these things milk $20,000, $30,000 out of people, and still there's no result because there's no community built around it. There's no involvement to actually show you. There's nobody to contact that gives a damn whether you're successful or not, right? I've been in those things personally before. You call them up and they're like, hey, just do the thing. Just follow the program. Just follow the program. Well, maybe you got an issue with it. Maybe you're not understanding it. Maybe you just really feel insecure about doing it, and that's okay. And that's where community comes in. That's where involvement with other people come in so that you can see examples of other people overcoming some of the things that maybe terrify them even. Maybe that's too strong of a word, but I've met people that are terrified to turn on this camera and talk to you like I'm talking to you right now. Hey, that happens. I understand that. But I've also helped people overcome that. Right? I've also helped people create faceless channels. So look, all that being said, what doesn't work is not doing the steps that I lay out for you, that I show you that are successful, right? The idea that you can shortcut the system, the idea that you can just place a few ads or all I got to do is send emails. To whom, right? People say, well, I'm just going to do paid advertising. Okay, that's another thing that really doesn't work well. Not right away. I'm not saying it doesn't work at all. Let me be super clear. It takes a long time to actually be profitable. And it's extremely expensive. So if you have the ad budget to go run a bunch of ads and build funnels and pay people to do all that, cool. But here's my thinking. It's much easier to step into a system that is set up already where you don't have to design funnels. They're already done for you. All you have to do is put them together, step by step, follow the video. Then you take your affiliate link and you drive traffic to that link. To me, that is far easier than trying to reinvent the wheel. It makes 0 sense. Can you do it? If you're an experienced marketer, if you know what you're doing and you have a big budget, yes, you can do it. Here's the problem with all of that. Cutting your teeth on that and trying to learn in that position with all of that pressure makes 0 sense. Again, that's why I choose the platforms that I choose. I vet the platforms, I make money with the platforms, and then I bring them to you in a free context laid out step by step by step by step. And if you have any questions, I'm available. You can get a hold of me. And the communities that I choose are also very supportive. That's why I choose them. And they don't screw with you like a lot of these guys do when it comes to actually giving you your commissions. That's another thing I've dealt with in the past, is people rationalizing, well, we didn't think you were going to do that well. We owe you a lot of money. We got bills to pay. Excuse me? That's not the agreement we made when I came in. So what doesn't work is, bottom line, laziness, rationalization as to why you're so special that you don't need to do the things necessary to build an audience, to create the place where you actually have that right to lay claims to that money, right? It'd be kind of like if you went to work and you just sat in the janitor's closet all day drinking. Are they going to pay you for that? Probably not, right? So you can't expect to show up in affiliate marketing and do so little and get massive compensation. It does not work that way. But what I want to clarify on that point, it's not hard, guys. It's not hard. I don't feel like I'm working hard right now. I'm making a video. I'm talking to you guys about what's real, what's not real, what's BS, what's guru garbage, what's empty promises. I don't feel like I'm working hard. I'm sitting in a comfortable chair in my home office. And after I'm done here, I'm going to get up, go for a walk, take my granddaughter to the park, and do some of the things I want to do. I don't feel like I'm working hard. Does that make sense? That account I showed you for $15,000 a month, that wasn't hard work. That was done part-time by just following a set of simple directions laid out in a system. So my vote for the simplest way, and not just the simplest way, guys, the most reliable source of income. Because that's another thing I haven't mentioned. I see a lot of people jump in and they'll do this, and this, and they'll make 10 grand. And then they just disappear, right? With non-thought out systems that aren't replicatable because they don't know how they did it in the first place. I'm going to show you a replicatable system that you can do over and over and over and over again. And then if you want to, you can show other people how to do it. Makes sense to me. Like I said, if you like this kind of content, drop me a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and tick the bell icon. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope this made sense to you. The reason I made this video is I get this question all the time, literally every day, right? What is the simplest, fastest way to create an income online? The part that people tend to leave out of that question is a reliable, replicatable income so that you have something to count on in your future for yourself and your family. Okay? All right. On that note, I'll see you in the next video.